Hey guys, so if you've clicked a video, that means you already know what's going on. So I bought myself another pet, and it's so weird how when you buy a pet, you're like, that's it, I'm not gonna buy a new one, I'm gonna keep this one and learn this one, and you end up buying more. So, yeah, I ended up buying another snake. I'm gonna give you a little bit of its backstory. It's a 3-year-old California king snake. It was taken care of by a pet shop that I know the owner, and I bought it with a terrarium. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at him. He's over there. I have Ninazu, which is my other small snake right here, and the other one here. So they are separate, and he's in quarantine. So if he has anything, which he doesn't, I checked for mites and stuff like that. He doesn't have anything, but just to make sure, I don't want them close to each other. So he used to be owned by a guy for 2 years. The guy didn't want him, so he took him to this pet store, and he told him, I don't care so much about the price, just keep him here, and whenever you can, sell him. I don't want him anymore. And he is a little bit bitey. So what happened was, when I bought my little one, a few days later, I happened to go to this pet store to tell them that my snake wasn't eating. And so there I saw him, and I was like, but I do own a male, and I don't want another male, I want a female. So I do own a male, and anyway, I want to buy small ones. I don't want to buy an already big snake, I want it to learn me, and that's what I was doing with my snake Ninazu until now. It's been working out very well. He is good-tempered, everyone holds him, even from my neighborhood, and everything is perfect. But I got this one because I'm planning to start breeding. He's a bit aggressive because he was fed live, and that is something I don't agree with. I'm gonna tell you now why I don't agree with this, because it happens to go well with this video. It's not like I'm crazy about it, so I want to explain myself. I don't like live feeding because firstly, the mice that we get that are frozen are euthanized, so they are not going through a terrible experience. I know they're gonna die anyway, but I don't want mice to suffer. So euthanization is not painful for mice before they die. And secondly, if your snake is not that hungry, or the mice is a big one, it's maybe a rodent or bigger mice, it has a lot of chances to harm your snake. It might scratch it with its claws and create large damage to your snake. So that's why I don't feed live. I'm gonna switch him to frozen, but if I see that it doesn't work out, I'm gonna keep feeding him live, because firstly, I don't want him to die, and many snakes, I'm gonna try to do it to keep him maybe not eating. If he doesn't accept frozen, I'm gonna get him a little bit to starve, so he will accept any food at the end of the day. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna continue feeding live, because if I don't and I just give him somewhere else, they'll feed him live anyway, so it's not like I'm making a difference. If a snake eats live, then whoever the owner is will have to feed it live, and if it's not me, it's gonna be someone else. The second reason he's a bit bitey and aggressive is that at the pet store he wasn't taken out regularly, so it might have been maybe like 3 weeks until he was taken out, and he was fed every 3 days, I think, and every 3 days he would be fed on one day and the following day another, and that is something I need to change because I have a very good relationship with the people there, but and they're amazing, but I personally find feeding adult snakes to be every two weeks. Maybe if you want to feed them less, 1.5 week, 1 week, but for me it's not every 3 days, because firstly, every 3 days I don't even feed the small one, which needs to be fed every once a week, but also it makes the snake just want to bite every time you open the enclosure, and this is something I want to change. That's why I was talking before about feeding live. He was fed live, so they would just throw mice in his enclosure, and that's why he's a bit bitey whenever you try to get him. So that's what I want to change at the moment. I want to feed him outside his enclosure, frozen mice, and I want to show him that whenever I put my hand inside that enclosure, I don't want any bites, anything, because it's like a habit. He knows for the last 3 years of his life that he's only being fed there, and they have been taking him out with a hook. So that is why I want to take good care of him. I want him to learn slowly to be handled. This is it from me. I'm gonna try to show him to you, and I'll see you in a bit. This is him, you guys. He is pretty long, as you can tell. It's not like I'm holding a baby. He's approximately 1 meter long. He's 3 years old, and I would really like your help to find him a name. He is such a good boy, and I really want to find him a female to have baby California king snakes. And if you know anything about a California king snake that is for sale, that is already an adult, please contact me. I would really love to see her and maybe buy her. I would prefer if she wasn't his colors. I would prefer if she was more dominant with the black than the white, because I'm not really a fan of that. But anyway, if you find one, please let me know. And also, please, if you have any name ideas for this guy, I would really love to hear them. He doesn't have a name, and I don't know what to name him, so if you want, make sure to like, comment, and share and subscribe. He is, as you can see, a big boy. He is mostly white and has a little bit of black on his head. He is quite long, and he was actually very good today, which was amazing. So that means he's starting to learn me. It's a huge difference when holding a small snake, whereas this one you can see a lot the difference of its strength of his constricting, and you can see how long he is in comparison to the small one. He is better than expected. he did actually try to bite me, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like he knows me or anything. So he's really sweet today. You can see I am holding him, and he is so long. So this is his enclosure. He has his hiding spot, his heat lamp, and his water bowl, a log, and some fake plants. The reason I have a heat lamp on is because he learned this way. I mean, where he used to be, this is the way they had him with the heat lamp, so he's used to it now, and it's not like I'm not gonna change him to a heat mat, but for the moment being, he's fine with it. And because I got him out of the blue, I didn't have another heat mat, so I use the heat lamp I used to have, so it works out for the time being. I have the warm side and the cool side. The heat lamp covers that part for the most of it, so the hiding spot is always warm, and he can take care of himself. He can see where he wants to go. If he wants to be warmer, he goes in his hiding spot, and if he wants to be cooler, he can come this way. So let's just let him settle down, and that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.